Hello everyone, welcome back to Gleebus Gaming. We're playing more Final Fantasy and I have some cool stuff we're going to be doing today. Very, very exciting stuff. I just did Copperbell Mine off camera and now we're going to talk to Painted Mesa here, which is an interesting name. Okay. That very much felt like just padding. Like, what is this? What is this quest? How is this main story? Hello, Ida and Papelimo. Haven't seen you guys in a while, huh? It's true. I'm always helping people in need because I am a good boy. You giving me a gift? Oh, you're saying I have a gift. Okay. Sorry, I'm very loot-brained. If you have a gift for me, a reward for me, a coin for me, I will take. As long as I have my big magical stick, I can do anything. Here it is. It begins. The signs of the seventh dawn. Now we get to go to the waking sands. Just 100 billion times. Thankfully they give us Averite tickets for it, so there it is. Go to the waking sands in Vesper Bay. I sure will. But first, we have this quest here. It could happen to you, which is much more interesting to me right now than doing the MSQ, I'm gonna be honest. Hello, Eleonora. This is the reception desk for flights bound to the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Proceeding, I must ask you to submit your ticket for inspection. You do have a ticket? Yeah, I do. Golden airship ticket. Look at this. Wow. Travel to the Gold Saucer? Yes, absolutely. I'm so excited. Here I go. Look at my cloak blowing in the wind. Through the desert to this strange building. I never realized that the Gold Saucer is really just in the desert, in the middle of nowhere. Woohoo! Yippee! Huh? Oh yeah. Let's go. Holy shit, that was loud. That's so happy. Oh yeah. This is such a good intro. It's me, I arrive. Little guy. The Mandeville Gold Saucer in Fanalan. And now, I get to experience an absolutely elite part of Final Fantasy XIV. So this place is basically a big, like, arcade, casino kind of deal, and there's a bunch of mini games, and it's great. It's just a great place to hang out. It has no relevance to the story whatsoever. It's just a fun, galed time. So let's go. Let's enjoy. We get to talk to all these NPCs who kind of try and explain stuff to us. Oh, also bunny girls. There's like everything here is ran by like Playboy bunnies essentially, and you can actually get that outfit. I have a feeling it is... Actually, no, I was going to say I thought that the bunny outfit is for female characters only, but I remember it's not, actually. You can have a male character and dress up like that, which is so based. Yay. Welcome, travelers, to the Gold Saucer. You will find Chocobo Square, home of the Chocobo Racing Circuit. The Minion Square, which is a game, and then there's stuff, and then yeah. So all these NPCs, they just basically tell you what there is everywhere. And as you can see by the map, this place is kind of... It's not huge, but it's not tiny either. It's a decently sized place. And of course there are lots of Avernet shards that we must attune to. I will do that as well. And Triple Triad. We finally unlocked Triple Triad, which is so awesome. There is like a version of this very similar to this in Skylanders, which is a game that I grew up with, childhood game of mine. I don't remember the name of it in Skylanders, but it was literally just Triple Triad. It was almost identical, so I'm well versed in this. It's hard to explain what Triple Triad is without just showing you, to be honest. But we've got a bunch of cards now we can use. We can claim all... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Claim all of these. And then we can build ourselves a deck. Where is the gold saucer? Oh, I already have it on my hotbar. Here we go. And that shows my cards. We can make a deck here as well. Just do recommended. We only have 5 cards anyways, so there we go. And we can do the Triple Triad Challenge. Let's go. I do not have enough MGP. Oh, okay, well, never mind. We'll come back here, though. We'll come back here, and of course, we will make our Triple Triad debut. And essentially, once we've unlocked this, we'll be able to just challenge people all over the game. Just random NPCs will have the option to challenge them to Triple Triad, and some of them are really easy, and some of them are really challenging. And basically, every time we win a Triple Triad match against an NPC, we have a chance to get a card from them. We can also buy card packs here at the Gold Saucer. So yeah, it's like a whole new game within the game, which I love. And we are here at Chocobo Square, where we can do Chocobo races. But we're gonna have to actually get ourselves a race Chocobo. Thankfully, they give us a ticket here that we can go use to redeem ourselves a bird. Okay. So yeah, now we have the quest, So You Want to Be a Jockey, and we have to go to Bent Branch Meadows to complete that, and then we can come back here and we can actually participate in some races. So that'll be something we can do in the future. And we have you over here. What quest do you give? Passion for fashion. Ooh, yes. Love anything fashion related. The fashion report. So I never really did the fashion report much, but it's basically you just have to dress your character in a specific outfit, or at least there are items every week, once a week. It's like a they'll say like a specific theme, and there are certain items that will fit that theme better than others, and then if you dress up with the correct items that score the most, then you get better rewards at the end of it, I guess. Cactpot Broker, Mini Cactpot Broker. This is basically like... I don't even know how to describe this. It's like a lottery, or no, this is like a scratch-off ticket. And then there's one upstairs, which is just the regular Cactpot, and that's like a lottery, where you pick numbers, and every week, I think every Saturday or something, the numbers get drawn, and then you can win a bunch of MGP from that. So yeah, mini Cactpots. You get to do 3 of them a day, which is like, hell yeah. And we got ourselves 100 MGP voucher as well, so now we can actually get ourselves a ticket. Costs 10. So Can I make this larger? I can. I'm so glad. There we go. So yeah, it's basically a scratch off where we get to choose places, and then we want it to, ideally, we want the sum of all of the numbers here to add up to 6. It's hard to describe. I'm very bad at explaining things, you'll see, but let's say, for instance, we go in the middle here. This reveals that this is 9, this is 7. Now, if we get 7, 9, and 8 in a row here, we would be able to get this prize here, the 3,600, which is the second best prize you can get. So, unfortunately, we don't have that. You want to add up what these numbers come to, but this could be like 1, 2, 3, for example, but it's not, it's a 6. So now we have to choose of these rows which one that we want, and we want to try and choose one that adds up to, well, depending on what the 3 numbers here add up to, and obviously we don't get to see what all of these are, is dependent on what money we will get, basically. And ideally you want to always try and, like I say, go for 1, 2, 3, because that will give you 6, which gives you the jackpot of 10,000. So we have a possibility for this row here to actually be 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go for this. If we don't get it, we don't get it, but statistically, like, that's the most likely for us to get the jackpot. So that's what I'll go for, and no. Instead I got 5 and 4 and 1, which means I actually got 80, which is one of the lowest outcomes we could have got. But that's fine, because we get another 2 tries today. So I'm hoping I'm explaining this properly, but basically that's how it works. It's like a scratch off, and then you have to choose a row. Depending on what that row adds up to, it depends on, you know, the amount that you will get. So there is actually online, there's a mini jackpot calculator where you actually put into it what numbers you get, and it shows you which spaces you should scratch off next, essentially. I'm not going to use that right now, just because I'm filming. It'd be awkward to go back and forth, but yeah, just thought it'd be worth mentioning. Honestly, go here. 7. Okay, this is kind of awkward. There's no way I can get 1, 2, 3, and there's no way I can get 7, 8, 9. See, if I had it was using the calculator, it would tell me which of these would get me the most likely to get me the highest amount of MGP. But I'm not using it, so I don't really know what to go for. I could try and calculate it in my head, or I could just pick a random one and go for it. 72, you know, could have been better, could have been worse. And actually you can hover over each of these. See, look, I could have gone for this diagonal one here and I would have got 1,080, which is pretty high. So, you know, if I was using the calculator, it would have told me that probably to go for this one. But yeah, that's the mini jackpot. Got one last try today, and then we have to wait till it resets tomorrow for us to try again. Okay. Alright, again, not really sure what would be the best option here. Ah, wait, this could be 1, 2, 3 along here, so I'm going to go for this. And it was 2, 3, and 9, unfortunately. We got 54, but that's alright. We didn't win much on the jackpot today, but that's the thing. There's always tomorrow, always a reason to come back here, which is awesome. Now, prize claim. I want to show you guys the outfits you can get. You can get gear, you can get weapons, and you can try them on as well. So, like, Gambler's trench coat. Like, look how sick this is. This is so cool. And then obviously you can put this in the armoire or the glamour dresser and have this as a glamour, so you can just wear this all the time, which is so sick. And some of these are really expensive. Like, that trench coat is 100,000 MGP, but then some of them are cheaper, like the Riviera doublet here, which is still pretty cool. Not as cool, but it's still pretty cool. But that's only 3,000 MGP, so you can probably get that within a couple days if you get lucky, on the jackpot and mini jackpot especially. Then there is silly items like the swine head. You've got the swine body as well that goes with it, so you can be a full-on fursuit if you want. You've got the squirrel mask, it's like a cat. Cheeto. There is the archdemon horn. There's the archdemon horns. Ishgardian gown. Like, look at all this cool items you can get here. Oh shit, this stuff here is new. The Neo tunic. These are like casual shirts and stuff. Look at that. That's so sick, and they're only 5,000 each. See, I haven't played in a while, and this stuff never used to be in the game, so that's awesome. It's a Moogle one. Yeah, really nice. I'm actually a huge fan of all the casual items that they've been adding recently. A lot of people don't like them, but I personally do like them because I feel like, obviously this is based in like a fantasy world, so most of the clothes are going to be, you know, fantasy themed and like very old-timey kind of Victorian-esque clothes. But I really do like the more modern stuff as well. I think that is some of my favorite gear in the game. But then we've got the items here, and these are only 10,000 each, and they look fucking sick. Look at this blood sword. That's awesome. That is so cool. Let me see, what can I get as a bow? The crescent bow? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll probably get that. There is a conjurer's staff as well, which is, yeah, it's alright. And then there's the more expensive ones down here, like the Sabatender's ones. So these are very elaborate. They have the Sabatender, which is the cactus mascot theme, and the gold colouring throughout. And there's a cane as well, which is, again, it's alright. But I think there's a lot nicer looking, cooler looking Conjurer and White Mage stuff around, to be honest. And then there's some other ones too, other crazy looking, cool looking swords that would look really good with a full, you know, outfit. This cool axe. Got this lance here. Crazy looking lance. The Gigas shield. Really cool. And then Emperor's new shield, which is an invisible shield. Anything that's the Emperor's new, and then insert item name here. It basically is an invisible version of the item, and that's so you can use it with glamour plates and glamours, so that you can have, let's say you want to wear a full outfit but not with any hat, then you can have the Emperor's new hat and it will be invisible, basically. And this is the shield. For some reason it's sold here for 100,000, which is kind of weird, when all the others are sold for gil at a regular vendor somewhere else. Anyways, I've been yapping so much about the cosmetics, because it really is the most exciting thing in my opinion. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's gates, which are like fates, but games? Whoa, I did not know that that was a thing. Okay. I didn't know there was a geyser there. That takes you upstairs. That's pretty convenient, eh? But yeah, this place is really cool looking, really beautiful. Lots of stained glass, gold accents. Very nice. Yo, diaper baby representation. Let's go. Anyways, yeah, that's the gold saucer essentially. It's just a fun, gay old time. There's even mahjong here. If you're a fan of mahjong, then you're in luck, because there's a whole mahjong system in this game as well. And even a tutor here who try and teach you how to play. I, for the life of me, have no clue how to play mahjong. One day I'll learn, and it will be through this game. And then we have Masked Rose, who is totally not the sewing instructor guy. Whoa. Yes, everything is rosy, redolently so. Is that you, Redolent Rose? Everything is rosy. I don't want to out this guy. Yippee. I'll probably do that when I remember to do it. Also, when I unlock more clothes, because right now I'm running with not many glamours and not many clothes, really. But yeah, definitely when I get like high level weaver and level worker, I'll be able to make a lot of clothes that you can use to get good points in the fashion report. But here we have some mini games. We have Monster Toss, which I have to jump. Let me over, please. Okay. It only costs 1 MGP to play, and you have to try and time it. Oh my god, I'm so bad. That was awful. Yeah, I'm terrible. There's like a delay as well, which doesn't help. No, not even close. One day I'll get it. But that's really hard, man. Yikes. Missed all 5 shots. That is a yikes for me. Then we have Moogle's Paw, which is like a claw machine. May as well give that a try. And I'll just go for this one. I failed? Okay. It's very particular. Like you have to get it in a really particular way or it does not register. Oh shit, I fucked up. I don't know if you have to be right on it or above it. I think you can be right on it. I'm gonna keep trying until I get it. That has to be it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. You gotta be like right on top of it, essentially. But yeah, you win like a teeny tiny bit of MGP from doing that. Let's go for the red one. That's perfect. Yes! We got it! Woo! 25 MGP. Hell yeah. Very wonderful. Very excellent. And this is the Cacpot over here, which is like literally just the lottery, essentially. Where we just pick some numbers, and if we get lucky, we can win some MGP at the end of the week. And even if we don't get any of the numbers, we still win MGP, just as a consolation prize, so it's worth always doing it. And you can get free tickets. Oh, I got another voucher. Nice. But yeah, let's purchase a Jumbo Cacpot ticket. And we get to choose a number. We can do whatever we want, really. You can click random as well if you have trouble deciding. 5939, sure, let's go for that. It does cost 100 MGP to enter, and the more tickets you purchase, the higher it goes, but I think we'll be able to afford all 3 tickets, and it's going to be worth it, because we're going to make back way more MGP than we put in, even if we don't get any of the numbers matched. So, I could just 1, 2, 3, 4, why the hell not, right? And the last one's cost me 200, so it'll be basically all the rest of my money. 6440, yeah, why not? Oh no, I don't have enough. I only have 156. I need 200. Well, I'll come back here later when I have more MGP, and then I can get the final Cacpot ticket. But yeah, and then basically you can talk to the cashier at the end of the week when the numbers get drawn, and you get your prize. Like I say, you always make back more than you put in, more than you spend on the tickets. Even if you don't win, like the first prize, you know, even if you don't win, like get any of the numbers, you still get a prize for participating. So it's worth it. If you can remember to do it, you should do it. And this is the like mini game arena over here, where there's like parkour events that happen every few hours or every half an hour, whenever it is. Bunch of people over here. Hello. Just a bunch of guys hanging out. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. Beautiful lesbian cat girl couple here. Love to see it. Do I have every Avernet shard here now? I think I'm missing one. Yeah, I'm missing the minion square. How do I get there? I have to take the lift. Okay. Also, while I'm here, I want to show you there is the Triple Triad trader here, who you can buy specific cards from, or just buy a card pack, like a gold or even mithril tier card, and it'll give you a random card that's like a certain rarity. which is nice. So you can input Gil here and get MGP as a reward in exchange, and you get up to 500. But if you have more than 500 MGP, you can't do this. So I may as well do this. What's the maximum I can put in? 344 for 3,000 gil. Let's do 300. It's a nice even number. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some more MGP, and we can buy that other lottery ticket if we want to. So this prize attendant also has a bunch of pets that are exclusive here as well, including the zoo hatchling, which is super duper cute. The heavy hatchling, which is probably one of my favorite pets. Just a big fat chick. Big fat chocobo chick. There's a piggy, there's a rabbit, a little ghost, and there is even the Adamantoy's whistle, which is a mount. And I think a couple other mounts here too. Yeah, there's a Fenrir horn, Typhon horn, Sabatender horn. There is a bunch of different hairstyles and emotes, etc. The angel wings for 500,000, gold parasol, and the gambler barding and Mandervillian barding for the chocobo. So yeah, tons of other prizes here, not just clothes, but also pets, emotes, hairstyles, etc. So yeah, freaking love it. And I'm loving that some people are already dressing up in like Christmas-y outfits, like the red with the white trim. I've been noticing a few of those already. Triple Triad Trader. Hello. Well, aren't you a handsome one? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I know what Triple Triad is. You don't need to tell me. Okay, we can actually do this now, finally. Let's go. It's time to play Triple Triad. So they're going first, which I actually usually prefer if they go first. So that's nice. This is just a tutorial match, so we're gonna have to wait for dialogue. Okay, so you want to basically choose a card that has a higher number than on one of the sides of the opponent's cards, so that you can basically claim their card. I mean, their dialogue is essentially explaining it here, but also you want to place down cards that have higher numbers on the exposed side so that they can't claim your card when you place it down the next turn, essentially. So I think this Mangaradora would be good here. They do have a couple... Oh, my mouse just died. Probably a better time for it to die during a Triple Triad tutorial with infinite time, rather than it happening in, like, a dungeon when I'm in the middle of something. Just put a new battery in. Thankfully I have a bunch of them in my desk here. There we go. New battery, that'll last me a few weeks, hopefully. There we go. Okay. Oh shit. Well, there is actually still a timer. But yeah, we can just go for this. And yeah, the NPC is essentially just giving us an easy win here. They're not even trying. Which is lovely, lovely, lovely. And there we go. Easy win. So that's how you Triple Triad. It's a really simple game, but there are a lot of times where they will use weird rules and like flip stuff, and I don't know. It can get difficult. This is obviously just, you know, literally the tutorial zone, so it's very, very easy. But sometimes you'll run into a random NPC out in the middle of nowhere in like Fanalan or Mordona or wherever, who will just be able to they have this icon, the card icon with an exclamation point, and that means that they are available to challenge them to Triple Triad. And you can just go challenge random NPCs, and sometimes they're really, really easy, and other times they're really difficult. And I find it super fun. I actually love Triple Triad. It's another one of my favorite things in this game. But yeah, now we can see on the map, triple triad matches icons are just going to be showing up everywhere. So if you're wondering what that is, now you know. And I still need to find that lift attendant. Here they are, right next to me. It's convenient. Apparently I just missed that the minion square is literally right here. And this is another game called Lord of Verminion. Whoa. Tournament ranking board, okay, cool. Which is another kind of mini game that I don't really understand. It's like a strategy game. I never really enjoyed it that much, to be honest, but some people find it fun. I guess if you're achievement hunting, there's a bunch of Lord of Verminion achievements. So eventually I'll probably end up playing it for those. But for now, I am not particularly interested. Sorry. And yeah, now we've attuned to all of the Avenant shards throughout... What the... He's freaking out. We've attuned to all of the Avenant shards in the Gold Saucer. Now we can just come here whenever we want and play some mini games, do some arcadey stuff.